Hello and welcome to edumate.tv. I'm CHETAN SHARMA.
That's right.
We learn to live and live to learn in what has turned out to be an unprecedented situation, an unprecedented pandemic, with the history being written across the geography of Mother Earth. And a minor virus has created a major catastrophe, making each of us rethink, rewind, reset, reformat before we rebuild a new future. In the world of education, full of challenges, solutions are becoming fast, but also becoming furious. The solutions are coming with a lot of controversy, confusion, and even conflict. The solutions we must find to make the new normal. And to do that, those at the higher end of higher education have to be people that have one very significant trait. That trait is the wisdom. Wisdom emanating from knowledge and experience of the past, and wisdom to be flexible, embracing, and evolutionary with the new future. And to do that, we have on edumate.tv our very wise Chancellor. Today's special guest from Shobhit University in Saharanpur, we've got Mr. Devendra Kaushik. Thank you, sir, for joining us on this very special program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Kaushik, sir, it's been a new environment. We're trying to still grapple what is going to be the new normal. But challenges have been aplenty, but yet it's also been a rise to opportunities in the times of crisis. What have been your learnings, sir?
Initially, when this pandemic was started, and lockdown was started sometimes in the month of March 2020. There was a lot of challenges, I tell you. The challenges were how to teach the students online. How the students will cope up with this online teaching. Because in earlier time, there was a classroom teaching, and I understand that the classroom teaching is the best teaching, and in this classroom teaching, one-to-one students versus teacher, there is a complete interaction. But now the scenario was absolutely entirely changed, and the teachers were not finding very, I should say, comfortable in teaching the online. The teacher, first of all, the teachers understood that there is no other way out to teach online. So there were different mode of teaching were taking place. Zoom, Google Net, and there are so many other platforms with the help of which the teaching was started. And similarly, we guided them. We taught the students too that they should learn. There is no other way out except to go for online teaching. And to my surprise, my faculty members as well as my students too, they were very much familiar. They become very much familiar because up to March, 70%, 80% syllabus were complete for the even semesters. Only 20%, 30% syllabus were left. So that was taught online. And it was very wonderful, I should say, that was wonderful teaching. I took the feedback from the students as well as from the teachers. Classroom teaching, the students sometimes what they do, they just roam about here and there. But now, because of this pandemic, the students were there in the houses. Their leisure time was there to read the books, to learn the lesson, and this way they could do it.
So there was a default mechanism which helped them.
That's right.
It's interesting that you find out the good in what has been challenging. And, that's what makes for futuristic education. So talk us through this beautiful university, Shobhit. I hear so much about it, but I believe it's in a unique setting, and you have a very unique environment, and you also incubate a lot of industry and social work around your university. Talk us through this unique proposal.
That's right. As I told you, this university is situated in a very small village. This is a rural background it is, and the students, nearby villages, the students come to this university. However, there are certain students, they are coming from distant places also, from abroad also. They are studying in this university. Nearly 2,000, more than 2,000 students are studying in various subjects, various courses. There are nearly 70, 80 courses are there in this university. 3,000 students are there. In this university, there is a medical college. Similarly, we are having the BNYS, Bachelor of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences are there. And we have a very good 100-bedded hospital. And during this pandemic, during this COVID-19, the suspected patients were there. We offered this 100-bedded hospital to the government, district administration.
Seems that a large portion of your mission and your vision stems from nobility, charity, philanthropy, and social outlook. Am I correct to say that?
We are giving all the facilities to the COVID-19 patients, as I told you, this COVID-19 patients. Similarly, we generally make certain courses. We teach them. We teach the students here, and sometimes we have the medical camp are also arranged in different villages nearby. This is BNYS, Bachelor of Naturopathy and Yogic Science.
I see. Those are the
It's a BAMS, Ayurvedic College, Bachelor of Ayurvedic and Medicine and Surgery. Similarly, we are having the B Pharma, D Pharma courses. And in addition to these courses, we are having the engineering courses, BTech, MTech in different branches.
How wonderful. So essentially what you're doing, you're completing the circuit. There is a need in your immediate neighborhood, right? So you're educating people and also satisfying that need.
During this pandemic, we conducted the examination. We conducted the examinations too. Very well. This is the first university who conducted the examinations very smoothly, very efficiently. And I am happy to announce that more than 90%, 95%, 97% students, they appeared for the examination.
So are you not challenged by digital infrastructure, particularly at a place in a remote scenario location being in the rural belt?
In the beginning, there was a certain challenge, but when we taught the students as well as we taught the teachers that there is no other way out, that they are to go with online teaching. So they learned it and they understood that there is no end to it. We have to do it this way. ERP system, we used it. Similarly, secondly, UGC also, there are certain portals for UGC and AICT. They are giving us the different lectures. Online lectures are available with the help of PPTs or WhatsApp or any other mode. Whatever modes were available, that was given to them.
It's quite intriguing that you're creating relevance in your own neighborhood. But several people would want to go outside your neighborhood. So tell me, what have you got on offer for that, particularly in an environment where the new normal means there has to be interdisciplinary education. Even the curriculums are multifaceted. So people are taking, let's say, for instance, physics and music. That's the kind of the thought process now from UGC. So how are you incorporating that?
For the time being, such type of courses are not there. We are trying this way, this year. This coming session, we are trying that such type of things should also be done with the students. They should certain courses which are of their interest. And as per the UGC norms, that is swim courses and swim prabha courses and different courses, they can earn certain credit from those courses, and we will take the examinations here. We will take the examinations here and we will add these credits to their results.
How wonderful. Now, this has been an unprecedented situation even for the government, Kaushik sir.
Yes.
State governments, central governments, and they've come out, even the Supreme Court have come out with decisions, policies, some something delayed, something denied, scrapping of exams. There's been a lot of hue and cry about the assessment scheme, about the fee structure, about the reduction of syllabi, the new need of a new normal curriculum. So a lot of this has been happening. And several people are somewhat confused. Now, we're also trying to find out what is the best way forward. What are your views? Where do you think that the decisions have been correct? Do you see this is a great opportunity for a radical change in our thinking and our education system?
Great opportunity for the radical change, and all the students, all the teachers, all the faculty members, they have opted it, they have agreed to this, and they say, you see, it is a good teaching. And I got the feedback from the students that it is good.
So who's challenged you more in the learning? Has it been the student or the teacher?
I think there is no such type of things, because challenges for the students, because students are from the rural background and they are not having the very good mobile phones, they are not having the laptop, they are not having the even the computers even. So what they are doing, they 2 or 3 students, nearby students, they sit together, they understand, they learn together, and they could do it. We are asking them that they should go for these smartphones, they should do for laptop, etc., because it is a necessity nowadays.
All right, let's take a step back and look at Dr. Devendra Kumar Kaushik. You've had an exemplary career as an academician. Talk us through that career. We want to understand what is it that's made you so successful.
As far as my personal thing is concerned, I did my MSc from Meerut University in 1974 or so. Again, then I went to Kurukshetra University for getting the PhD degree. I got it in 1980, the PhD degree, and from there I got selected in a PG college, that is government aided college in Haryana, that is Hisar. Then I worked for about 27 to 28 years, and then I became the principal of a degree college in Fatihabad, College Fatihabad. From there I got my retirement in 2014.
So, the way the situation has panned out, I mentioned a little while earlier, there's a lot of confusion amongst the several stakeholders in the education space. I will highlight 4 stakeholders. One is the parent, one is the student, one is the teacher, and one is the fellow vice chancellor. I'd like you to give advice to each of them. What would be your advice as to how they should tackle the situations going forward? How should they convert challenges into opportunities?
This challenge has been converted to nobody thought earlier that we will be going to the online teaching. As far as the students is concerned, students in earlier time when classroom teaching were there, they used to roam about, and now they are reading, they are just studying in their houses. They will do and they will do it. I understand, I hope that they will do it definitely, and their career will be very good. Parents are more worried about their world, but they should not worry at all. And problem is they are thinking that how to pay the fees. They are not willing to pay the fees even, but they are supposed to. As the teachers are concerned, I hope now, as far as they have learned all these things in the even semesters, they could understand that there is no other way out except the teaching in online. Now they are preparing for next semester. As far as the fellow vice chancellors are concerned, they understand, they can do it in a better way. They will understand the problems of the students as well as that of teachers. As far as our university is concerned, or the private universities are concerned, whose affiliated colleges are not there. There's a residential universities itself is there. They can conduct the examinations in a better way. But those universities which are having the affiliated colleges, large number of affiliated colleges, for that there is a great challenge for them. Right. Not for how to conduct the examinations of all the students, the very large number of students are there in this. I think either they should promote without taking the examination, or they will say that they will take the examinations later on when the pandemic situations will be short of.
Several learnings have come about from the COVID environment. And one of the biggest learnings has been the need for sustainability all throughout the world. And I'm so glad to announce that universities like Shobhit University have taken it upon themselves to build up an entire sustainable ecosphere. They bring in students from the rural India, they educate them into fields which are required by the neighboring society to create a sustainable ecosphere. What a beautiful vision, what a lovely thought. I congratulate you for the thought, I congratulate you for your implementation of the same, and for the way you've been so futuristic, positive and progressive in your outlook, which makes you truly a wise chancellor. Thank you, Dr. Kaushik, for joining us.
This is very good. I have seen your live Facebook also, and it is very good, and you are doing wonderful job for taking the views of different universities, vice chancellor, different educationists, and it will be a good scenario.